As our warfighters continue to answer the call to duty, military families play an increasingly important role in maintaining home front readiness. Disasters do happen. In some emergencies like a hurricane, flood, or disease outbreak, you may have time to prepare or evacuate. Other dangers like a tornado, chemical spill, or a terrorist attack can leave you little time to respond. Unless you're prepared for an emergency, your family could be without food, water, or even medicine for a number of days. In the next few minutes, you'll learn about Ready Army and the resources available to help soldiers and their families, as well as workers and visitors on Army bases, prepare for and respond to emergency situations. You'll learn how to get a kit, make a plan, and be informed. The first step in preparing your family for an emergency is to get an emergency supply kit. You can find the items you'll need for a basic home emergency kit at your commissary, exchange, or local hardware or department store. Be sure to stock the essentials such as water, non-perishable food, a first aid kit, prescription medications, personal sanitation supplies, a battery-powered or hand-crank radio, dust masks, a flashlight, and batteries. Also include local maps, your family's emergency plan, cash, and copies of important personal documents such as birth and marriage certificates, titles, and insurance information. If your family is stationed abroad, your kit should also include local currency, passports, and birth abroad certificates. You may also need additional supplies for family members with special needs, children, or pets. Items such as medical supplies, diapers, games, extra water, or pet food. Keep enough supplies in your home kit for at least 3 days, and make sure everyone in the family knows where to find your emergency kit. In addition to a basic home kit, consider putting together a portable emergency kit to take with you if you're ordered to evacuate, plus emergency kits for your vehicle and workplace. Be sure to periodically evaluate your kit's contents and their relevance to the threats in your area. Another essential step in preparing for an emergency is to make a plan. If forced to evacuate, where would you go? What would you take with you? Your family may not be together when a disaster strikes, so plan how to contact one another. Prepare a family emergency plan that takes into account where family members spend their time, such as work or school.
First off, we got a new private in today.
Get to know what your command requires, particularly when you change duty stations. Regional and base-specific considerations can affect your family's plan. Make emergency contact cards for everyone in the family. Include important personal information, out-of-town contacts, and medical conditions, as well as your command reporting information. Conduct a dry run of your evacuation plan. Try to identify any problems or obstacles so that you can fix them before a real emergency occurs. Being informed is the third step in preparing yourself and your family. To be informed, you need to understand the different hazards you might encounter. You also need to know the actions the Army requires. Understanding the mass notification system at your location will help you stay informed in the event of a disaster. It could be a voice announcing system, an interactive community notification system, or a broadcast on Army computer networks. You can get general and regional disaster information through a number of sources, including the internet, television, and radio, as well as from briefing sessions at your base. By getting an emergency kit, making a plan, and being informed, you and your family will be prepared for an emergency. It's up to you to plan and prepare for your specific situation, but help is available at your base. And be sure to check out the ready.gov website for more advice on emergency supply kits and family emergency plans. The strength of our soldiers comes from the strength of their families. Be Army strong and take steps to prepare yourself and your family in case of emergency.